Vinnie Carlino.
I laughed my ass off.
That's me laughing at you fucking losers. Bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense.
Yeah.
Is this guy a freaking moron or what?
Ran my Firefox into oblivion.
Is John the stupidest guy in the world?
Asperger's my fucking ass. What a dick. I like to help people. You know what? I miss penis.
I'm going to be a great father.
I'm the one who should apologize.
Look at the size of those thumbs.
WATP! WATP!
I don't have any sock puppets.
Hillary Clinton compares Trump to Hitler.
I don't even care. I do. Well, I care because it's illegal.
Hillary Clinton.
That was a good prank. What Kate did was a good prank. Brilliant prank. You should all be super chatting me big time.
I can't believe Noga turned and
Point Dabble Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.
Welcome to Point Dabble Point, a weekly discussion where we get caught up on This Week in Stuttering John, have our license suspended, and have our secret mod delete chats. I am Carl Heberger from the World's Dumbest Lawsuit. With me, as always, from the Uncle Rico Show and the Shuli Network, it's Shuli Agar.
Bring your passion. Bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense.
Yeah!
Carl, good afternoon. Thank you for having me, as always.
Welcome, my friend. Also with us from the Blackcast, and who are these broadcasters, it's Christian Blatt.
Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm just having a flour tortilla taco right now. Good to see you.
That looks disgusting. I'm not impressed at all.
I knew you wouldn't be.
Also joining us once again from WATP and the bad seasons of Buffy, it's Adam Bush.
So happy to be here.
So happy to have you here. Adam, can I test your mic a little bit? It sounds like maybe it's not going through the correct one. Yeah, just check to make sure that you have the right microphone in StreamYard. It might be.
I sure will.
It might be pointing to your computer microphone.
Clip it, Doom. Clip it.
Oh, my gosh. There's so much to talk about today. So much going on in the world of Stuttering John. Thank you all for joining us for another Point Dabble Point. I want to remind people you can super tip the show. Super tip GG/WATP. And that's the way that you can participate and help support us at the same time. Now, there's been a lot going on. I really enjoyed Clay Day from this past week. I have some things on that I want to talk about. I want to talk about John claiming that he wouldn't even accept ABC Radio's Sunday night job that Anthony's doing, which is insane. This thing where Anthony's going to pay for John's law school, and John needs that in writing and won't shut up about it over and over again.
Well, he's serious. I don't know. I mean, you make jokes, Carl, but he's pretty serious about it. He spent about 15 minutes just signing up for an account on the website where you then pay for the LSAT.
Yeah, and he couldn't do that.
No.
I've seen some sample questions on the LSAT, and I don't have high confidence John's going to pay. He might want to study a little bit for that.
A tad.
I'm well versed in peer math. Will that help?
The beer math question wasn't on the one that I saw, but again, this is just a sample test So I'm not sure.
By the way, do you think John knows that Cardiff Electric promised to also pay for all of it? And I think you said you would eat your club foot if you.
I will eat my club foot if John passes the bar and becomes a lawyer. I will put that in writing. I have no problem with that. There is a 0% chance, 0.0% chance that John passes the bar and becomes an attorney. I know Kim Kardashian. I know Kim Kardashian did it, but still, I don't think for a second John could pull that off.
I mean, he's a guy who knows nothing about this test or the questions on it and is already shaving a year off of his time frame of becoming a lawyer.
That's why we love him.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive what he's able to do. Where I want to start, though, there's a lot of things to talk about. I got a lot of clips on here, and Barnes and News put together a banger in Dabbleverse Anonymous that I want to go through about John getting suspended, his license suspended, which is great. But
and what's funny about it is the longer it goes, the more he tries to cover up the real reason why his license is suspended, the worse it gets. Like the bigger the hole becomes when he tries to just mask it.
It starts with, it's definitely not suspended. I have my insurance card. And then it's like, wait, is it suspended? What did you see, Vince? Did you see that it was? How come it's suspended?
Your license is suspended, followed by him going, it is?
Right. I know. I mean, John could play dumb with the best of them, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But we know what he knows on that. Adam, how's your mic doing? Did you figure it out?
Tell me, can you sound?
There's the Adam.
Okay.
You got it, buddy.
I remember somebody recently offered to pay John $100 to do like 100 shots. I can't remember what it was. And I've never seen him more focused, organized, or ready to go. If they would have paid him, he would have done it. He didn't care what came along. He didn't need it in writing. He was just like, let's go. I'm getting the shots. We're going to do it. It's the only time I've seen him like that.
You're saying all of a sudden he was putting together a plan and
when it came to drinking, he's motivated. There, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you say that. That's where I want to start. John did a show last night. He decided to watch his beloved Giants. How do they do, by the way? I see you're wearing the hat, Shuey. You celebrating a victory? Is it Victory Monday? What happened with the Giants last night?
Now, anytime they lose in embarrassing fashion, I always like to show off that I'm a huge Giants fan. Go Giants! Go Blue!
Go Giants! That's
well,
right.
I believe John's explanation would be that the refs started cheating to help the Chiefs this week. Not the last 2 weeks, but this is the week they started cheating.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, the tight ends engaged to who? Oh, shit. Well, they got to win this game then. Fuck. No one told me. So I want to start off by John setting up his live stream watching the Giants game. And in typical John fashion, he's live before he wants to be. And you just hear the TV blaring in the back as he's watching football.
Once they've gotten the ball down in the red zone, that's when they haven't been able to score touchdowns.
What a pro.
That was the show. All the different things don't want to cheer up.
Now, when I saw that, I went, okay, that's a fun little glimpse into the shithole that John lives in and what his life looks like. But he's going to get his green screen out. He's going to, get the lighting set up. No, he did not. In fact, this is what John's life is now.
Everybody knows that.
Oof.
Wow. He's so lonely.
Yes.
How many Gulf of Mexico shirts can you buy?
They came in a pack of 10.
Plus. Come on, big dude.
He just didn't want to be alone.
Yes. And if I could just put on my Adam Bush hat real quick and analyze this scene. Here is a man, he lives in a house. There are no lights on. The only light that you see is emanating from his computer screen and his TV.
Yeah.
This man, his life is dark. Everything in his mind is dark. He can't even turn the lights on and just watch television like a normal adult while he's streaming live. What is this? What's going on here?
The light represents a spotlight, Carl. He's got to be in the spotlight. You understand?
Okay.
That's
this is stage lighting is what I'm looking at here.
Yes, the life is a stage, my friend.
Right.
Life is a stage.
Geddy Lee told me that once. Yeah.
Should we just assume he hasn't moved since the light was out, since the sun was out, and that's why, he doesn't even think about it, because where else is he going to be? I mean, other than taking a bloody shit. But other than that, where else would he go? So he's probably been there for like
the
4 or 5
fridge,
hours.
but there's a light there, so he's just like, oh, it's light again.
Well, I mean,
that's what it is.
To leave the house, he needs a ride, right? Like he can't drive anywhere, and we also, I don't know if you picked up on this, but there was no mention of any motorcycle license for one John Melendez.
It's funny you say that. I was talking to a guy who's talked to John quite a bit recently, and he told me before this even came out that John didn't have insurance on the car. This guy also told me the motorcycle isn't even registered.
Oh, I believe it.
The motorcycle is completely illegal.
He was so pissed he had to register his cat. You think he's going to register his motorcycle?
He's still mad about that. He still brings it up often on the show.
As soon as I found out the M in DMV didn't stand for motorcycle, I figured it was fine.
Right. Good point.
Well, that's the other thing. He's sitting here trying to sell us on the fact that this is just a little glitch in the system. This has nothing to do with him not paying for insurance or not having insurance. And he says, yeah, I'm going to go down to City Hall tomorrow to go work this out. It's like, City Hall? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I saw him on the show yesterday, I think it was yesterday, explaining that the reason why the mix-up happened is because his insurance company was faxed something to the DMV, and they didn't get it on their fax, or it fell on the floor, or something like that. Like, none of this makes any sense to rational adults, which is why it makes sense to John. What were we going to say, Adam?
No, he made a reference to wanting to meet with the chief of police the other day to handle some matter. Like, all his references are like from Batman. He thinks he's Batman.
Right.
I was with the inspector yesterday going over some possible suspects.
Dabble me this.
I do all my finances via Pony Express.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, his bank account was compromised, he said. And I believe VTL was on the show and said, yeah, and having zero balance, is that why I was compromised? And then VTL got kicked off the show for that. But sometimes the truth hurts, I guess.
Nothing knows you want to debate against John than being booted and blocked off of his StreamYard immediately.
All right, so this is an interesting image that we see here, because watching John watch football, I can't imagine it's any different if he's at a bar, if he's, well, I guess that'd be the other place he'd watch football, alone in his house or at the bar, the two places.
What about at a friend's house, Carl?
No, it wouldn't be a friend's house, not at the stadium.
Girlfriend? Maybe a girlfriend?
No, there's two places.
His kid's house.
No.
Let me just
the bar.
Let me just throw this out there to make this even more real. There's nothing people that go to a bar every day love more than to hang out with other people who are at the bar every day.
Right.
Yet none of John's bar friends are willing to drive 5 minutes from Stevie Tomatoes, scoop them up, and bring them to the bar.
Oh, Shuey, you're such a dumb fuck. Can I explain this on behalf of my buddy John Melendez? You dumb fuck.
Sure. Good luck.
Cape Coral is a Philly fans area, so all of his friends are Eagles fans, and they don't care about the Giants game.
Okay, well, you know what? Then I stand corrected.
When he said it was all Philly fans, I was like, I have a house in Cape Coral. I've never come across Philly fans, but okay, sure, why not?
No, and Carl, you are a Philly fan. We all know that about you, so John's right.
How dare you say that to me? All right, this guy's got to go. He's taking too many pot shots at me. I forgot that you have a... Christian has a log into this. Fuck.
I could kick Adam Bush off if I wanted to.
That's true. You could. Don't do that.
I don't want to.
All right, so this is a glimpse of how John watches football.
It's Philly last week with 58 yards. Block this motherfucker!
He has neighbors. He has like walls that are connected.
But
wow,
imagine sitting next to that at the bar. he doesn't turn it off. He probably turns it up more at the bar. So he's screaming at the TV.
His hair is almost like Gary Oldman in The Fifth Element, where he has that divider of plastic and then hair on this side. It's getting right. And also, is he in a castle? Like, I mean, is there any furniture other than what he's sitting on in this house?
Again, you dumb fuck. John went to Rooms to Go.
Oh yeah, he's a VIP. I forgot.
But
yeah.
What I really appreciated was I'm watching this first. I watched John watching football. So this is Sunday night. Right. Earlier, before the football game started, before the 1:00 game started, he sat down and did a show, and he said something that I knew was the truth, but I couldn't believe that he actually said it.
Put in some picks. Look, if you don't like football, fuck you. No, fuck you.
He's making some sense.
Because I like football.
All right, I'm going to get to the part that's important here, but first, Adam, you might have picked up on this. John's typing without having to inhale consistently while typing, that OCD thing that caused him to spell the titles of his podcast.
The only reason
wrong.
things are misspelled. The only reason.
Right. Well, it's amazing. All of a sudden, he's gotten over his OCD, forgot about it or something.
Are you ready for some football? Sunday night party.
Monday, but all
that's,
right.
that's the Monday song.
Love being able to yell instead of being in an apartment. Log in here.
That made me so happy because I was saying when John was living in that shitty condo, I'm like, it's a fucking apartment. Stop it when it's a condo. Yeah. He finally just admitted it that he was in an apartment. And I bet neighbors were pounding on walls and floors and ceilings to shut this asshole up on Sundays and Monday nights.
It was a gated community.
Right? Yeah, you used to call it a gated community. No, it's in a shithole in the valley, so there's a gate around it. Idiots.
I mean, between the smell of living next door to this guy and then the sounds, you would want zero interaction with him whatsoever in your life.
But you talked about how though he does live in a house, being the neighbors, you would hear this. But I don't think you understand how Cape Coral works. There's those canals that are like 80 feet wide. And so his neighbors would be all the way across. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't live on a canal. That's right. I forgot.
Some people who went from an apartment to a house love owning a house because it's something that is theirs, that they own, they can sell again. It's something they can leave to their kids. It's all of these types of pluses. John's big plus that he can yell. Yep. Now I love having a house so I can scream now. There you go.
By himself in a house. He's not even like doing it the fun way, like yelling at a spouse.
Right. I wish my kids were here so I could yell at them.
Right. Like, yelling at family members. Like, that's why you own a house, but this guy's just yelling at himself.
He got it out of his system.
He did, yes. All right. So you talked about how lonely he is, Adam. I think that was the first thing you picked up on, and so did the chat.
Wow.
So what I picked up on there, the chat says, "You are so lonely." And John goes, "No, I'm not. I got my friend Bush Light right here. I got a lot of friends over, actually, if you must know."
Was that the game still that he's watching, or had he slipped in a VHS of Oklahoma? I didn't know what that was.
I know. The commercials during this game are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice that Skull? I've never heard that version of Skull before. It seemed like he was like legally obligated to say Skull.
That's a skull for all my fellow fallen Vikings in Valhalla.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Maybe it was Randy Rainbow, and he was just like, "Hello, friend. It's you and me."
It's from my dead homies, dog.
So, Buzz Numbnuts and Dabbleverse Anonymous.
Oh, he's good.
Started the thread.
One of the best.
John's dear friend. So we're talking about how John is lonely. It is so obvious how lonely he is. And so we started pointing out, I thought this would be a fun thought experiment for us. Some of John's recent friends that have gone away, like Jimmy Sativa.
Wow.
What happened to that guy? You used to hear about him all the time. Dr. Airport. Dr. Airport is one of my favorites.
He's a major player.
So this guy worked in an urgent care.
Yeah.
Owned an airport and flew airplanes.
Well, hold on, you dumb fuck. He had an airport in his backyard. Okay?
Right. It was
like
in his backyard.
Like a lot of urgent care doctors have, you dumb fuck.
Right.
Wait, do you remember his name that he used to use for him to throw everybody off so they wouldn't dox him?
I don't. What was it?
Dr. Plain Love.
And that was because his fantasy was he was going to get Kristen Carney and
Kate
Meany, and they were going to have a double date. Where
all of them on John's motorcycle. By the
no,
way,
they're going to fly to the Keys, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, they were going to take John's motorcycle, the three of them, to Dr. Plain Love's estate, and then fly from there to the Keys.
Who's on John's shoulders in that scenario? I need you to step on this scale to figure out who's getting on my shoulders.
Yeah, I'd rather do the globe of death. I think it's a little safer than.
So he also had those transients who were staying with him during the hurricane who cleaned his place because they were totally disgusted.
Yeah.
So those were people who lived in Matlacha who were concerned about the storm in their area, but not in John's area, even though it's like a mile and a half away. But they came over and stayed with them, and they just got wasted all night. Remember, he goes, yeah, he brought tequila, she brought wine, I had my beer, we were smoking weed. I'm like, this is a emergency. Most people have evacuated the area.
They were going down with the ship. That was the plan.
They were the band on the Titanic. He's right.
They were just
the only emergency was when the bottle of tequila was empty. Then it was an emergency. Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is they got there clearly to party, to go down with the ship, like Adam said. But as soon as they walked in, they go, "We got to clean this place up." Imagine what a fucking disaster that place looked like for people who are coming over just to get fucked up during a very serious storm. To go, you know what? Let's tidy up around here first.
And I remember John talking about it. He goes, yeah, they pulled out the mop.
Yeah.
That's like the least of your problems when you're in a dirty house. You're like, well, the floor is dirty, but whatever, we're just walking on it. But it was so bad. They're like, we need to fucking mop this place.
we gotta bring a vacuum to this crack den. All right. It's just, it's not up to crack den standards.
He's got adult store floors where just everything's crunchy.
Right. Yeah.
It means it was a health hazard. Like there was poop everywhere, all on the floor, like just nothing.
Adam, human, cat, or both?
Oh, a mix of both.
Yeah, okay, that's what
he can tell the difference, but we can't.
Coming this fall to NBC, human, cat, or both.
It all goes in the same box.
That could be a game show on Fox. I was watching the NFL yesterday. They have the dumbest fucking game shows that they're pimping on there. I would watch that one. What happened to Mark in Canada? What happened to fat fuck Robert Myers? What happened to Brock Lee? You know, Dabble and Dan, of course, was a big player. Dabble and Dan got him through his road trip. He was talking to Dabble and Dan every day, driving across the country.
Can we get Jenny Jingles to sing a mournful dirge while this list continues?
I know. It's getting very sad. I know. Who else though have we heard about in John's life?
Well, Vegas Beer Sales Jerry has his location as his first name, so we can kind of excuse that one. Although I'm pretty sure I saw him at Hackamania, Carl. But
we did see him at Hackamania.
Yeah.
And then John claimed that he sent him there to get photos of Lardif.
He was doing recon for John. That's why he was in that ghillie suit in the casino, where you're like, why is that bush hanging out by the roulette table?
Fooled me, man. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
That was the other thing, too. We were talking about how John was going through, this was on, I think, the most recent WATP. John was going through and saying, you know, these guys did this to me. I never did that to them. And he was talking about how Shuli and I send people to his shows, which we don't, but okay.
It's costing me an arm and a leg, by the way. But.
And John goes, I never sent anyone to the shows. And he goes, except for Vegas Beer Sales Jerry. But then someone after our show remembered that Hitman Dan went to your show, Shuli, to intimidate you specifically.
Oh, yeah. On
John's behalf.
I'll never forget that limp. You know,
right?
It was terrifying. He was a menacing guy, big dude, big
shaking
hair.
his cane at you.
Put the tennis ball was right under my chin, Terrifying.
He's also been talking about his lawyer friend, and he's like, "We're not talking about the case, but I was talking to my lawyer friend about what a loser Lady K is."
I just thought of one. Remember the guy he was crying over in the hotel in Vegas? Obladina or
Yeah,
Obladina or
right.
something?
Dino Bladala. I sorry to make it about me for a second, but I was an NBC page with him, so
Yeah.
he like hosts progressive podcast at this point. I think he was on Sirius at one point. He's out of John's league. He is not going to do John's show. He's not going to want to talk to him. So I think that he's in the Hal Sparks category.
That's too bad.
Yeah, Hal's another guy.
Oh, I mean, if you want to go through the list of co-hosts that have abandoned John's impossible to be friends with. Clay has said it. We all know it. John just uses people, and they just get sick of it after a while and go, what's in this for me?
VTL was asking him the other day, who are your top 3 comic friends? And John started listing comics, and he was like, no, not comics. Your comics that you're friends with, that you're close with. The first one he said was Modi.
I knew it. That's what I would have guessed. I didn't see that, but I would have guessed Modi.
What do you think the second one he said was?
Wow.
Larry the Cable Guy?
That might be
close. He said Artie.
No.
He did.
No.
He said Artie.
He wanted him to die. That can't be. No.
They're friends.
Artie.
They're friends. So he's got no one. He's got no friends. He's got nothing left.
He's got nothing left. We have something going on, and that's supertip.gg/WATP. And I want to thank the people who are here watching the show and participating in the show, like Michael P. coming in from Buffalo. Being 3-0 since Thursday is a great feeling. Hope everyone had a peach of a Sunday. Go Bills. I hate Thursday night games, but it is nice to have the W before the Sunday. You can just kind of relax and you don't have to worry about it. No stress. You get it, right, Christian?
Yeah. It's great. It's great to root for teams that actually win. I'm sure you have fun with that.
Go Blue!
Hazard Forward coming in.
Speaking to the mic, vampire boy.
I fucking hate you.
Hey, Shuli, looking good.
I'm glad that they're telling for me that you need to use your microphone. It's not just me doing it. Daddy Poopy.
Yo, my wiggers. Today, I'm happy to announce that lawyer and comedian extraordinaire, Ira Chuckleberg, has agreed to be my running mate.
Wow. Happy to be here. Thank you, Joey. Folks, this campaign will be... Sorry, I hear an ambulance. AKA the siren song of opportunity. Oh, objection.
Well done. Mason in Portland is here. Go Mariners. # Raleigh for MVP. He's having a fucking hell of a year. Go Mariners. Dave Daffler coming in.
My insurance company says that I'm in good hands when I own a piece of the rock.
I'm going to get into John watching TV commercials in just a moment. We have more of John watching football coming up. But first off, look at this Whatnot Chaser coming in with $100 to just say, I hate John, and we appreciate you, Whatnot Chaser.
About right.
Thank you for being here and supporting the show.
You've never met a more passionate monkey than Whatnot Chaser.
Seriously. And
yeah.
we appreciate the passion.
It's a beautiful poem you wrote. Beautiful.
Yes.
The vengeful Quinn Vickers just became a YouTube member. Thank you for doing that. You can become a member on this channel, get the bonus episodes. We did one last week. You're going to want to check out. Jordan Jackson's House of Horrors being mentioned in the LOL suit is not something I was expecting to see. I'm happy to help y'all. Bury that deadbeat. Keep fighting the good fight.
Thanks, Jordan.
What hasn't been mentioned in this fucking LOL suit? How many pages of bullshit is there right now?
It's insane.
It's insane.
I saw something on Dabblers where somebody with like yellow highlighted all of the paperwork that's been filed from one side. And it's just insane.
It's getting silly.
Yeah.
Gonzo member for 25 months. Joey C will become an astronaut before Stuttering John becomes an attorney. Agreed. If Katy Perry could do it.
It's a photo finish.
Chris Baldessano, my man. This is the guy who was running karaoke at Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel.
My man.
Fangrass has better odds the Titanic makes its New York arrival over John passing a 6th grade exam, let alone a bar exam. He'd get the 400 on the SAT for missing his name, under 400 on the SAT for missing his name. Let's be real, people. Oh, it's so silly that John fantasizes. Again, he's a child. He's a 7-year-old child fantasizing about passing this test, becoming an important lawyer. And it's interesting that he keeps talking about when he becomes a lawyer, he's going to take care of the underprivileged, the people who can't afford big attorney fees. I wonder if he's looking in the mirror and going, is there an attorney that would take on one of these guys? A guy like me?
Somebody on Dabblers put up a theory that I thought was interesting, that maybe he's watched My Cousin Vinny so many times that he's now thinks he could do it in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Like he could be that Joe Pesci attorney.
Yeah,
Your Honor, doctor.
John definitely watches movies and puts himself in the characters.
Yeah.
And thinks that he's living that out. I'd love to see him with his Star Wars toys when he's not live streaming.
In the tub.
Erica Ann. Kumi is the Ant-Man. John is the Cant-Man. Hello, boys. WTP TSN for life. Thank you, Erica Ann. Thanks for being a member for 25 months. That's almost life. Big fan, member for 6 months. Hey, boys, I feel cheap with my free chat. Just one correction. SJ calls it the LSATs, right? I guess it's plural because he'll need to take it multiple times. It makes sense. The greater good, $5. I see from the latest Lucy Does Dabbleverse that Kaylee's not susceptible to negging. Disappointing. Yes, you should check out last night's episode of Lucy Does Dabbleverse. Dr. Steve was on for the first Dabbleverse. Luigi
phenomenal.
Greenberg. And there's so much to unpack with the Lowell suit.
I can't believe that Kaylee is able to podcast after John destroyed her last week. That just shows what a strong person she is, that she can carry on.
I don't know if you noticed, but she looked like she'd been crying all day.
Yeah, well,
yeah, that was a serious makeup job she had to do to cover that up.
I mean, that's a Sunday for her. It's fine.
Christian has her number, so she's crying a lot.
Is that true? Because I'll make sure she blocks you. AO1012. I'd rather watch football with a group of women. Diablo Sandwich. Putting on the Adam Bush hat usually involves Adam's apple bag and Carl's forehead.
Heyo.
I don't think that's how gay sex works, sir, but okay.
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
Diablo Sandwich would know.
Smashing SJ is hard to quit. Why? Oh, why? It's hard to quit smashing. Stuttering doofus. Polycule Pete. Love these shows. Keep them up, boys. Oh, we're not stopping anytime soon, my friend. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting. Reverend Rage. Only if you send it as a pay-per-view, settle. Only if you not sell it as a pay-per-view, settle. What does that mean?
I don't know. As somebody who sends a lot of $1.99 chats, you're really limited to the amount of words, but you got to take the time to make sure it makes sense.
Got it.
Just because you took 3 words out doesn't make any sense.
Well, he is a member of the SJ Army, so they're just following their leader. That's all.
Johnny Cockroach, attorney at Lure. Thanks, Troy Smith. Grateful Dad, 4916. Watching the How Am I Supposed to Live Without You Barnes and Noobs super clip. John being a massive bitch has given us all, not being sued, so much enjoyment. I'm glad for that. I'm glad everyone not being sued is having fun. STDJ's disgusting lumpy goiter. I'm just going to say Eugene from now on. What are the odds that STDJ's auto insurance provider is one any of us have ever heard of? Imagine he has some brand of insurance. I imagine he has some of brand insurance. I can't read.
Some off brand. Probably
off-brand.
Probably the General. I think we've all seen the General car insurance on cable TV. That's probably who John would have.
I got news for you. I don't think he knows what insurance he has. I think it's whatever his mom got him.
That's a good point.
That's fair.
All right. Supertip.gg/WTP. We got some coming in. But first, I want to bring on another guest to the show. Trucker Andy is joining us.
Oh, God. Hey, Andy.
Hello. What's up, Andy? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here.
What's going on, Carly, Adam, Christian?
I don't have time for this. If he
Julie,
can't get his
what
shit
the
together
fu-
when he comes in, I can't.
Can we get Joe Six back instead?
My shit together. Shuli's in a fucking pit of quicksand over here. What's going
I'm
on?
just relaxed.
You're
just
shrinking
relaxed.
in
He's getting
fear.
lower and
from
lower in the frame.
What do you want me to do? Sit up straight? What are we in class, Andy? Shut up.
All
Glad
right.
to be
So
here.
John said at the beginning of this game that he's watching alone in his house that he bet on the Giants, which just what a retard. I know it's not a lot of money. I know it's $5 or $10 and he thinks that that's a big deal. But yeah, that's not a smart bet. Never bet on your own team, especially when they stink. Anyway, So John does all the shit that you'd expect him to do, even when he's watching football. He just can't turn it off.
It's all here. Mental glass. Entire team jumped over there. Report for duty here at MetLife. Butker after the doink with the kickoff. Singletary with the return for the Giants.
Singletary.
The 36-yard Russell Wilson was Giants practice.
That's what real men do. What football.
It's almost like
Real people. What football. Hockey's to show. Remember.
So I don't know if you guys caught that because it's very distorted, but John caught himself. He goes, "This is what real men do. Watch football." He's like, "I mean, real people, Ava. Sorry."
Right.
I don't know who he thought he was offending by saying real men watch football, but he quickly corrected himself on that.
When it's raining pussy all over your head, you go home and relax and watch some football like a real man.
He did have a date
Who's
the night
the-
before. We'll get into that.
Elephant trunk. Who is the elephant trunk directed towards? The person calling the game? Is it like me watching Chris Collinsworth and I'm just like giving him the finger and doing an elephant trunk because I don't know. I don't like what he's saying on the TV. Who is that? Who is he doing that for?
So here's the deal with John. He's lost all sense of self. And you could say that, well, he's live streaming and that's why he's doing his bits and his little things that he does. But we've heard reports about him in an Uber in Atlantic City, just traveling to the comedy gig. I've heard multiple reports from various people who have seen John holding court at the bar. Everything is Dabbleverse. Everything is Lady K and Shitwayer. And he's doing all this stuff. Like, this is who he is now. He's turned into this retard that he plays on the internet.
Is this one step closer to IRL streaming, which we all want? We desperately want him to videotape everything that he does all the time. So
Yes.
maybe this is closer to that.
This isn't, but I'll tell you what is one step closer is getting paid to show stuff around his house. He's too stupid to make this connection yet, but that is essentially the way he's going to do IRL streaming. He's going to be like a Perry Caravello where people are going to pay to troll him. And that's the only way he's going to make money doing it. That's it. So I think those things, show me your litter box for $100, do this for $100, your fridge, that's closer to IRL than this shit. And, you know, there's a way to do this. There's tons of people that go live when their team's playing that have people watching them watch the game. And they commentate throughout the game. You don't hear what's on the TV. They are painting the picture for you. They are telling you what's going on the screen as if you're listening to it on the radio because they can't show the fucking game.
No, Shuley. No. I want to watch a guy who just goes like this. Good run.
Yeah, you hear the announcer go, Singletary, and he just goes, Singletary. What? So what does that mean? What are we talking about?
So stupid.
So what you're
Asshole.
saying is that Donkey Lips is actually better at this than John is because when he streamed the Raiders game, he actually had, I don't know, he had his microphone plugged in. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did.
I can't give Donkey Lips a W for that. I'm sorry.
Over John?
Adam sat through it.
No.
Okay, you watched it. I just saw the clips. Before we move on to another image, by the way, what do we think is in the frame behind him? Which New York Post article about him do you think is he
That's a
framed?
Star Wars
Yeah,
poster,
that's-
like a recent one.
No, it's actually Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace.
Episode 1.
I just been noticing these, yeah.
One of the good ones. Yeah,
The worst of all the Star Wars movies.
Phantom Menace.
It wouldn't have the number one in the title if it wasn't the best one, Carl.
No. That's how that works.
Yeah, that's exactly how that works. Yeah.
I
Before
was
we move
watching
over
him. I'm sorry,
ahead.
Carl, but I was watching him right before this started, and he had an old yellowing newspaper clip of Howard Stern. It was an article about Howard that he had to pull up and hold up to the camera to prove that he was buddies with Howard because it was in print in 1989 once. He's still like doing it to them. I'm
It's funny
surprised
you
it's not
say-
hanging on the wall behind him.
It's funny you say that. We were watching Opie at Gebhardt's the other day, and Opie was trying to prove to his new comedian buddy who does the worst Trump impression anyone's ever heard that he actually used to know Trump and that Trump was on the Opie and Anthony show. And he goes, he called us slobs. It was in the New York Post. And Opie's like 1 degree away from pulling out the article himself. Be like, see, here it is. And then John does that exact thing, pulls out the New York Post article. It's got it on the ready.
He's pulled it out. He's pulled it out about 6 times this past week alone. It's at arm's reach at all times when he's broadcasting. It's pretty wild.
Listen to what he says at the end here. So he's talking about how real men watch football, and he's proving how cool and manly he is.
Real people watch football. Hockey's to show for nobody.
He goes, Pocky's doing a show for nobody. Anthony Cumia is a 3-hour radio show on WABC, syndicated across, I don't know, over 20 markets beyond that. Also going to streaming, also gets uploaded on YouTube. Just hundreds of thousands, if not millions of listeners and viewers on this. And John thinks this is a win that he's alone in a dark living room watching football and getting $5 on a person shitting on him.
I showed him.
Another win for the toe.
Yeah, he can criticize it all he wants, but that person you were describing on YouTube that's calling the game, Cumia, you can criticize it, but it's still a show. They're providing a service for the people listening. That guy's calling the game for people who can't see it. John expects us to provide a service for him. This is not for our benefit. This is for him. So it's not a show. You're not an entertainer. This is a freak show. This is a look at the caged animal live stream. It's not entertainment like he says it is.
He'll disagree with you. I have a clip coming up where he explains how entertaining he is, Adam. And maybe you'll change your mind.
I'm open to it. I'm open.
Good. I like that you have an open mind. So John is so drunk, he's dancing to commercials that come on.
Okay, Nate, it's just one smile, okay? One smile, and then...
He caught himself. He's like, all right, what am I doing?
But he's
coming down to this commercial.
He's kind of like Steel Toe with this stuff, where he's like, he'll try that out, and he'll be, well, let's see what that did money-wise. My dance moves, see if that moved the needle at all.
Gay.
Yes, that was definitely gay. So then he has a friend join the show, Mule.
Oh yeah.
Here's another winner who's watching the football game by himself as well.
Love Mule.
You watching the game?
Special tech, Chris. I got the team all prepped and ready to go.
They watching the game.
Oh, you here? Oh, there. Okay. What's up, Johnny boy?
Watching the game.
Yeah, I'm watching the game. How many minutes you got left in the game? I want to sync my TV up to yours.
9:48 in the second.
9:48?
Yeah, left in the second.
9:43. I'm at 9:43. They're doing replays right now.
Mule, you asked him so that you could change where you were at. And then he goes, nope, that's not right. It's 9:43.
5 seconds had gone by, Mule. You actually were all lined up with John.
No, what's hilarious about this, now there's 2 buddies who are going to watch football together on the internet. And they can't fucking figure it out.
Oh, that went up. Did you see that?
No.
I'm at 9:36.
Dude, you can't blow the game from the end.
No, I want to back up. That's what I want to do. I want to back up and sync up with you, man, on the game.
I just told you, brother.
Where you at?
The bottom of a well?
Okay, I'll back up.
Yeah.
I think I need to
back up.
What's that?
Back up, dickhead.
These guys are good at this.
Well, this is a lot of fun. Thanks for inviting me, John. This is a blast.
Yeah, it's great. But also, I love that Johnny goes, don't spoil it for me. Mule goes, oh, that went up.
Yeah.
These guys ever watched football before? What are they even talking about?
I mean, it's easier to sync Dark Side of the Moon and The Wizard of Oz than these guys.
Oh, Shuli, spoiler, they never get it synced up. This goes on for 35 minutes and it never gets synced up.
I'm familiar with Mule's work, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So then
somehow the drunkest man on the internet still has better audio than John.
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible?
It's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, John would have had to grab his microphone from the spare bedroom and carry it all the way into the living room. So I get it. You know, that's a lot of work. Did you guys notice? This I have not talked about yet. Somebody posted this in Dabbers Anonymous or something. John's microphone is the exact microphone he was using on the Stephanie Miller show. I think he stole that from Stephanie Miller's house.
Or she's just like, just take this and leave.
Oh, yeah, because he did spit all over that fucking thing. And
After he's used it, yeah.
I guarantee the entire staff's just like, we're not touching that thing. That's gotta go. That's gotta go.
I wish he was still wearing the pink headphones, though. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I know. We didn't steal those.
He told a story. He told a story on yesterday's show about somebody at the Tonight Show being upset with him a few times. I think one of the producers, I don't remember the first story he told, but he did say, and then they got mad at me when I spilled coffee all over my computer.
Oh, Jesus.
And it was ruined, and they had to give me a new one. And then and the first example, I'm sure somebody in the chat can remember, but the first one was also something. So, it may have been something with his smell or something. I don't remember, but it's just he's constantly fucking up and constantly getting yelled at every job.
There was an issue with his feet smelling at the Tonight Show. I remember.
Yeah,
that's what that was. But
and on the sitcom.
Yeah, yeah, and the sitcom too. Imagine
and at the Stern Show, and on the bus, and everywhere he goes.
Imagine that, like complaining. You destroy your computer that they issue you, and you're like, these fucking assholes. They got upset because I spilled my coffee all over my computer. Did anyone else spill their coffee in their computer? Nope, not the entire 10 years I was there.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You think you're the only one drinking coffee and working on your computer? Everyone
else can figure it out. It's unbelievable.
He got horrible, horrible reviews from all of the fans, and he blamed Stephanie Miller for showing it to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephanie would read through the comments or send him screenshots of the comments.
Yeah.
That was actually constructive feedback. It was interesting. A lot of people were just like, I wish he wasn't so misogynistic.
Yep.
Like, they would put in specific things that they wish John wouldn't do. He's like, fuck off. It's always his response to everything.
Do you remember what people are always trying to say, that Howard Stern and Ralph were secretly gay, which I don't think is true, but they always point to this one picture of them two traveling together where they're like leaning their heads together, and Howard has these like pink headphone or light blue pink headphones on. I feel like that's the only reason John had those. Everything he does is just copying something he saw someone else do.
Yeah.
You don't think that Howard and Ralph were gay?
Were they?
We got to do an emergency episode of WTP, my friend. I'm
but together?
Very confused.
Well, that would be the way to do it. Together, yeah.
Remember when Howard was grooming him when he was a teenager at his mom's house? You don't remember any
Shave
of
my
this?
belly, Ralph.
Are you trying to say that's the reason those condoms were in his trailer during the making of the movie? Is that what you're saying right now?
Saying
I'm putting a lot of pieces together.
I'm saying a lot of things. There might be a new lawsuit coming down the pike for me. Jesus Christ.
Carl's not saying it.
Right. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right. Let's hear some of John's brilliant football analysis. It's very similar to the analysis we hear when he's talking about other shows and the Dabbleverse.
Singletary.
So Lawrence, everyone misses them. Then goes a bomb, and then they call pass interference. Which it was, but it's bullshit.
They call pass interference. It was pass interference, but it's bullshit. I don't care, but I do care. He doesn't know what he thinks.
Just because the guy committed a penalty doesn't mean you got to call it, ref.
Right. Oh, because he's wearing blue, we're just going to call an actual penalty on that guy. So the end of the show. Has anyone seen the end of this broadcast? It's quite compelling. John's got to go. Mule wants to hang out longer. John's got to go, and he's got a good reason why he's got to go.
All right. So it's 9-6. John's behind. All right, I'll see you, brother.
Where you going?
I'm going to go hang out.
What?
I have a date coming.
Date?
Yes.
No, come on, Johnny boy. You got a date with your bed.
No. She's coming over. She's got off work. She should be here at 10:30.
Really?
What?
Dream it, man.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, I'll see you.
Hey, Johnny boy.
What?
I love you. You're great.
I love you.
And that's with I love you too. Which is crazy. John is claiming at 10:30 at night on a Sunday, John is wasted, he's sweaty. a girl is coming over to hang out with him. And John even didn't come up with that idea at first. He's like, I gotta go. Why? Because I gotta go. And he's like, a girl's coming over to sex.
My bank's being compromised again in about an hour.
Yeah. And we're going to have sex with it.
He has no details to add.
No.
None. Just a girl's coming over.
Yep. She's getting out of work. And she's coming over.
There's a great
She
moment
has
in
to
that.
come here because I can't drive anymore.
Yep.
Right. That.
A good moment in there where Mule says to him, one day I'll come on here without this, I'll show my face, and whew, you're not going to like it, Johnny boy. Nobody's going to like it. It's going to, you are going to be surprised. And I believe him.
Yeah. Poor Mule. He doesn't deserve this. All right. Speaking of football, John really stuck it to me this past week. He got me really good with this.
Hey, this is for somebody. I think he might enjoy this. Just do it.
I enjoyed it.
Take your time, John. Whenever you're ready, buddy.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, it's just something current.
Dude. So I'll let this clip play because it's just so funny to me. But who is the audience? Who is the show for? We talk about this with Aaron Imholt. Like, his show is for Aaron Imholt. Everything that Aaron talks about is like for him.
Right.
Everything he does is like he's looking in the mirror like, hey, look at how great I am. John is literally putting on a 2-minute segment of his show where he's rewatching a Super Bowl, the end of the Super Bowl from 34 years ago, to get me upset. Why would you do this to people? Who gives a shit? This happened 34 years ago.
Well, because he thinks about you morning, noon, and night. He can't stop thinking about you. That's why.
That is correct.
It is a 47-yard.
47 yards. Just do it.
Jesus, John. Yeah, I'm familiar with the play, buddy.
47-yard try by Scott Norwood to try to win the game for Buffalo.
Well, don't spoil it, Carl. I've never seen this.
Okay, all right. I'll let you enjoy it.
Kick it from the right hash mark with 8 seconds left, and the Giants leading Buffalo 20-19. It's a 47-yard kick.
Yeah, come on, Giants. Here it is.
He probably doesn't remember how this game ended.
Yeah, right. He's like, I gotta get a bet in. Hold on.
Assumes the position.
Just do it.
Linger waits to snap it.
This is so funny. It's like the only way he can beat me is he has to go back to a game that was played 34 years ago and go, I got over on Lady K with this one.
And it's like, you're such a badass, John, right? You got your little SJR. Imagine how much more they would respect you if you just called Carl a fag and got it over with. Stop with the just do. I mean, what, are you going to offend your kids? None of them talk to you anyway.
They don't talk to you. They don't watch your shows. You're embarrassing.
You picked this over them anyhow. That's why you're back. Who gives a fuck what they think? Just call Carl a fag. Be a man and call the guy a fag.
I call him a faggot. Why can't he just...
Why can't we all act like men around here?
We wait.
People.
There's a snap. There's a kick. It is up. It is no good. No,
Look at the glee in this man.
Well, he wasn't sure.
He had to wait to see the ref.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look at the glee in this man. Like, this is his big W over me.
4 seconds left. The Giants have won Super Bowl 25 by the score of 20-19.
Yeah, baby. Oh, does that bring back bad memories?
This is insane. I was a tween when this happened, John.
Well, well, tune in tomorrow when he's going to show the Steve Bartman play. And
he better fucking not. He better fucking not, man.
Clip it to him.
That still stings. God damn it.
Why did it sound like a ticking time bomb was happening in his apartment? Is that like his liver about to explode, or the sands of time running out for this guy?
His liver's gonna warn him. His liver's just gonna be like, I'm out.
Everything is everybody's loss. Like any victory of someone else against his enemies is a victory for John. That's why he was on today celebrating Ava calling in to Kumia's like network show that's not about debating the trans community. And he was like, we're not going to have this conversation on this show. So he hangs up on her, and that's a victory for John.
Yeah, I know Adam was watching it today. I actually have the clip of that. We might get to it in a little bit because I did want to talk about that with you guys. But yeah, so John was celebrating that. He was all happy for Ava.
He watched it twice.
Yeah.
He watched it with Ava, and then he had nothing else planned, so he watched it again.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And he started calling Kumia "Just Do It," and you were all his enemies are turning into one person in his mind.
They're all Beta Bera Hawusas.
Yes,
It had nothing to do with John.
They're all P-boys, but he doesn't know what that means.
The Buffalo Bills and Anthony Cumia, Lady K. They're all a bunch
guy
of
at the
Beta
bar, the bartender, that cop.
But we always say this. John, when he's coming at you, he comes at you with things that would upset him.
Yes.
So when he goes, I'm going to say this thing about Carl, I'm going to question his masculinity. It's because if someone did it to him, he'd be upset about it.
Yeah, Carl, if you said you had a meeting with the chief of police the other day, John would shit his pants.
Right, he'd be like, oh shit, please.
The chief?
Sounds important.
The chief?
Right. So this is John thinking that playing that clip is going to hurt my feelings. I'm going to get upset about it.
Yeah, baby. Oh, does that bring back bad memories? Is that gonna crush your mandolin?
What?
idiot.
How does Scott Norwood missing a field goal crush my mandolin? These guys have all lost the plot. They all just throw out nap and mandolin. They think that these words hurt me somehow. It's insane.
Yeah.
Hey, the ball had to land somewhere, so why not on the mandolin?
Why not? Sure.
Yeah. He just played clips of the Giants season from this year and be having the same reaction. It's like, your team sucks, John. Why you have to go back to this?
Russell Wilson is your fucking solution? This guy won a Super Bowl 3 decades ago. He's still in the league? What are you doing? He's washed up, idiots.
And meanwhile, their old quarterback is playing lights out.
Yeah, he's
MVP.
3-0. Yep.
Yeah, MVP
Looking amazing.
stats.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
He's so satisfied. All right, John, you got me good with that one.
But again, the baby talk is something that would upset him so much. It would make him so mad if somebody talked to him like a baby. Mm-hmm. All the stuff, the way he insults people, the stuff he threatens, it's all stuff that would work on him 100%.
Yep. And the entire city of Buffalo is over the Scott Norwood kick. In fact, he was celebrated when they came back from the Super Bowl. The city was over it. So, yes, it brings back horrible memories, and I'll never survive it. KJ coming in on supertip.gg/WATP with $100. Still makes me laugh as such a violent, unfunny person has brought such funny and talented people together in this verse. KJ, you said it. So KJ owns this restaurant, Red's, in Salem, Massachusetts. And I recently became a menu item, the Carl Hamburger.
Damn.
There's also a producer, Chris Soda.
Oh, wow.
So if you're ever in that area, and of course, this is the time of year to head over to Salem, Massachusetts, head over to Red's and see my friend KJ. Thank you very much for the support, as always. Dave Daffler coming in.
You got mesothelioma? You dumb fuck. Why are my eyelids slowly turning into labia?
So I just was wondering, what makes it a Carl Hamburger? I'm just curious. Is there anything special that they have on there?
It's mushrooms and Swiss.
It's a club sandwich on a burger.
Wow.
Oh, that's what it should have been. That's what it should have been.
I set him up for it, Andy. He just,
Whatnot Chaser coming in. Guys, you couldn't have been an excellent football player. John could have been an excellent football player, but he had no pubic hair and no ears and no muscles and no brain and no balls and no talent. And
we've all been there.
He still thinks he could have played football professionally.
His biggest regret, Carl.
His biggest regret, not playing football in high school. Destriga coming in.
Just do it. I will become a high-powered law person that puts you under the jail for the way you drink. So effeminate. As soon as Kumia pays my tuition, at Legal Guy Stuff College.
I really hope that dummy takes me up on my offer. I can write it off on my taxes for helping a slow person. Slow people are a protected class, right? And I don't care.
Well said. Dave Daffler
He did
again.
say,
I only change the litter box when I'm paid to do so. Just ask Ralph or Cabby.
What's that, Andy?
correct me if I'm wrong. He said this before today when he said that people were making fun of his hair, and he said I had to go to the hair place instead of the barber.
I'm sure he did. The hair place.
Get my car out of the car hole and go to the hair place. It's a fucking idiot.
Whatnot Chaser coming in.
Proud announcement. Ava, the dude that thinks he's a broad, put a baby in my mutant broad that thinks it's a dude. Hooray for good parenting.
Big if true. Big if true.
Kardashians owe me money for taking my material. It's okay, though. At least my private parts aren't gaping.
We miss you, Lisa.
I miss her so much.
Donna G.
Oh, hey, Andy.
Club 102, Resita's hottest gay bar.
While I was watching the Giants, a giant talking cup thing of French fries and ball of meat moved in next door to me. They told me I'm not as cool as their old neighbor.
Baloney Factory, where are you, buddy?
Yeah, man.
We miss you. Reverend Rage is going to explain. There's no such thing as the SJ Army. Shuli, you're paranoid and strange. I've never talked to John a day in my life. I'm not in any army. Well, thank you for clarifying
well,
that.
you got to get very defensive there, Reverend Rage.
He's in the SJ Navy. All right.
Wow.
It's very different than the SJ
SJROTC. You're working your way up. Good
Dave
luck,
Daffler.
man.
Andy, they're telling us you have to leave. Is that true, Andy?
No,
Take care,
that's
man.
me in about 3 minutes. So
Oh, yeah,
Andy-
Christian does
Andy-
have to leave.
Andy gets to stay. Don't worry.
Sorcerer, honest question. What would his redemption arc look like, assuming it was possible? Is there any path anyone can see theoretically?
Yeah. He's got to get sober.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, all right, Adam. But what can he really do?
Yeah, Adam. I mean, let's be realistic.
It's the funniest thing I've ever said.
Graduate law school. I mean, take your pick. Both are crazy.
Yeah, anything that's
but-
ridiculous.
Really.
Right.
You know,
But if-
Christian, you got to run, but you were checking out Howard Stern this morning. I know you're going to talk about it tomorrow on Who Are These Broadcasters?
Yeah.
Because Howard addressed the Jimmy Kimmel thing.
He did, yeah, and we'll talk about that on Who Are These Broadcasters tomorrow. We'll also talk about the fact that apparently I learned it from you, Carl. Jimmy's going to be back tomorrow.
Yeah,
night.
it just announced that Jimmy's back Tuesday night. So I guess this whole thing was moot. But
yeah, do you want to get a little snippet of what
Yes.
Howard thinks that?
Telling anybody what to do, Robin, but I'm going to cancel if they do put Jimmy back on, because how else do you affect the I mean, I don't go to Disney World, but
Obviously, it's
I wouldn't go there either. And I feel bad. Disney's a
I love that liberals are mad at Disney now. It's fucking hilarious.
great
What
company.
do you do? I love
that's
Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I know you do. I do too. But I'm doing it. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and
Are
you know
you
what?
going
It
to
isn't.
not support Marvel and Star
No.
Wars and
I'm not.
all of the other
Nope.
things you
Nope.
enjoyed watching?
But that's their target audience.
Yeah, it's how.
71-year-olds who are living in their basement.
No, I told you, there's not much you can do. You can feel pretty helpless.
Yeah.
I when I saw this going on, I was like, wow. And you know, it's so blatant. It's like this. I don't know what qualifications this guy has. The guy from the FCC. I've never heard of him, but I don't know.
I'm going to pause it there because he started off saying that I didn't know this. He said he's not going to talk about politics anymore, but then he had to talk about this. I did not realize since he came back, he decided no more politics because that it was one of the narratives over the summer while everybody was allegedly talking about him.
So how long is Howard's show now? 3.5 minutes? He's not talking about politics anymore?
Well, yeah, it's a lot of
The Golden Bachelor and we're out? Is that the whole show?
It's however many impressions Chris Wilding can do. And,
Okay.
I think Wolfie talks about his mom and then the show's over. Yeah.
Dude, have you heard the CEO of Sirius, that impression that comes on the show now? She just does a Wicked Witch of the West thing where she goes, "Hey Howard," every time. Every line she says ends with that.
I just think it's a little too late to be like, no more politics talk, because
ship has sailed.
in this day and age, so many people hang their hat on politics, right? And you're not getting that toothpaste back in the tube for people who you turned off with your stance, or maybe other people don't want you to stop talking about politics. I don't know.
All of his fake callers definitely want him to keep talking about politics because they agree with everything he says. So yeah, you're right, Shuli.
Makes sense.
Isn't silencing your voice losing? Isn't that admitting you've lost? Didn't they say the enemy wins if you stop talking?
Maybe. But he's going to make the ultimate sacrifice of not watching Ironheart and the Alkalite, these things that are so beloved.
I mean, Andy, you joke, but Marvel Zombies is coming up at the end of the month, and Howard's going to miss that. So
that is something serious. But I would love to see him try and delete his Disney Plus account on his own. That's a show. That's a show right there.
Good luck with that, asshole.
Yeah.
So tomorrow on Who Are These Broadcasters at 2 p.m. Eastern on this very channel, we'll be talking about that. I also want to try to explain High Pitch Eric to my co-host Eric Zane, who's not really a Stern fan, because I heard a call where he's just Pitch Eric now, and I think that Easy needs to understand what we've lost in him not being High Pitch anymore. So,
they actually changed his name?
Well, he was saying that he should call him something else. He didn't actually. Okay. He's like, and I don't want to spoil it.
How about Eric the Conqueror or Eric the Slow Adult?
I don't know.
What's crazy is his voice has changed so much that when he calls me now, it sounds like he's pranking me.
Yeah.
Right.
He sounds like a new Rocco character, really, his actual voice now. So we'll talk about that and Kimmel, and there's all kinds of fun stuff going on. So check out Who Are These Broadcasters and my personal podcast, The Blackcast, BLADTCAST. We did
somebody's at the door.
Somebody's at the door.
It's Eric Zane. He's coming to take Christian away. He's got to go now. He's got to go. Bye.
This show sucks. And my podcast, we did an episode about Spinal Tap 2. And of course, 100 songs that define heavy metal, the only way that I make money, wherever podcasts are found. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you having me.
I'm gonna get my Venmo fixed, and you'll make money again. Thank you, Christian Blatt. Thank you for being here. I was complaining on the Creep Off today. My Venmo just fucking broke. I can't send anyone any money. It's very frustrating. If anyone's had that problem before, shoot me a note. I know. All you guys are just like, yeah, right, Carl. I never get paid anymore.
So
my
guys,
Venmo
we're
broke.
just PayPal, Rumble rants, and super chats. Venmo is down, guys.
Streamlabs is working just fine, but Venmo
Typical
is down.
Shulies. Typical Shulies.
Johnny Code Red, Venmo is down.
All right. Do you guys want to watch this Barnes and Noobs video that he put together about John getting his license suspended?
Yes, but since I did Aaron, can I just mention that a clip came out where Aaron said for $2,000 he'll do a show in blackface? All right, go ahead. Back to what you were doing.
Dude, that in his white power hour thing now that he's doing, he's like, if we hit the goal, I'll do white power hour tomorrow night. You're like, holy shit, what's wrong with that guy?
Dude, let me tell you something. He's about to make $2,000 because that's a way low of a number, you idiot.
To do blackface? Yeah, I would agree.
Blackface.
These guys in rural Minnesota, between him and Karmic, they don't give a fuck.
He should save it for his afternoon terrestrial show, this bit.
Right. Yeah, he is going to get back on the radio anytime now. All right. The Great Barnes and Noobs.
Genius.
All right. Where was this? Okay. But anyway, I know you all like to say that my license is suspended. I don't know how that's possible. I was given to the 18th to get insurance, and I got insurance 2 days ago.
By the way, this graphic right here, we'll analyze this in a little bit because it's a lot of Easter eggs on John's suspended license.
What happened was, if you must know, because I know you're so intrigued with my private life, my bank account got compromised. Everything was on auto pay. And let me tell you something. When your bank account gets compromised, it happened to be compromised by a fake my insurance company. So the insurance company that I had, I won't mention the insurance company, I still have them. So apparently I didn't know that the auto pay didn't go through.
Hold on. All right. Let's figure this one out.
Wow.
His bank account got compromised by his fake insurance company. Is that what he just said?
Yep.
Yeah, you dumb fuck. It happens all the time. What's wrong with you?
No, I realize that he's trying to connect the auto pay from his bank account to his insurance company, but why would a fake insurance company cause the bank account to be compromised?
He got scammed.
He
From
got
a fake
scammed.
insurance company.
Yeah, this letter came in, this email, and it's like, hey, John, we're your insurance company. You're 3 payments behind. And he goes, this ain't real. Nice try. Delete.
So what's so crazy about this is that he went on to talk about, I don't know if it's in this clip or not, but the fact that, like, you know, like when you have to set up a new bank account, you have all this stuff on auto pay. Something slips through the cracks, you know, you forget to reset all of your auto pay stuff. But now he's trying to connect the insurance company and a fraudster with a fake insurance company. That
I don't even know if my bank's real.
Like, anything's possible.
None of this makes sense.
Yeah.
Then I got a letter from the DMV saying if I don't get the insurance by the 18th, that my license will be suspended. Well, I have the proof that I got insurance on the 16th, so I don't know how they could suspend it.
What I love about this. So John got a letter from the DMV. You got to get your insurance in order by this date. It's never like next week, you know, when you get a notice in the mail, they
like
usually
30
give you,
days.
yeah, they give you some time to figure it out.
Yeah.
John did by the 18th. He's like, I got on the 16th. Like, well, you're crushing it, buddy. Good job.
It means he found it.
Right.
He found it on the 16th, and it was due on the 18th.
Insurance on the 16th, so I don't know how they could suspend it. And you know what? If my license is suspended,
If my license is suspended is something I will never say out loud. I will know if my license is suspended.
How is he supposed to know? How is he supposed to know?
I know, right? Who would possibly communicate something like that to him?
It's fake. It's fake.
No,
my
what?
bank.
If
It
my
could be
license is
fake
suspended,
license.
I'm going to go down to Carl, and I'm going to say, here is my insurance card. You sent me a letter September 18th. I had it insured by the 16th. I didn't know that it wasn't insured. So there you go. So you better not suspend my fucking license.
You want to talk tough with the DMV. That always gets results. It's been my experience too. Hey, listen, fucko.
Yeah, they didn't hear him. They were busy suspending his license.
He says he doesn't want to name the insurance company because he's always protective of these corporations that he does business with. That means nothing happened, and he just doesn't want to get canceled, or he doesn't want to get in trouble with them by saying anything.
This is not the time to be tough guy, John. The dealing with the DMV, I've had to do it. We've all had to do it. It's not a tough guy event. You got to do what you got to do.
Anything that happens to him into some experience where he was the victim and now he has to go exact revenge. He has no idea how to tell any other story but that one.
Time to fight City Hall.
Vince texts me and he goes, you know, your license is going to suspend. I go, why? Because he's going to say, because you didn't pay your insurance. I go, well, here's my insurance card, Vince. So now what are you going to do to me?
Well, Vince is not in charge of this. I like that John's out fighting Vince over this. And then I told Vince, fuck you. Here's the proof that this. But she's like, I don't know. I just saw it on the internet, man.
Just because Vince is the head stalker that finds it out before anyone else doesn't mean he's at fault for this.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's responsible for it, obviously.
I mean, who even has the time to look that shit up in their spare time? Like,
it's all these losers. They're obsessed with
it. I guess.
Driving, drunk, no insurance, dope. Really? Prove that. Prove it. Prove it, dickhead. Go ahead.
You sure you sorted out them tags? Maybe that's where it's fucked up.
Tags are fine. Don't worry about me. Nope. Nope.
We need Vince on to explain it to us.
I know what it is. I already told you, dumb fuck. I got the letter from the DMV. They said I'd get suspended if I didn't.
Oh, Clay gave him the finger. Dumb fuck. He's like, oh, yeah? Okay. Sure, man.
Every man's got a breaking point, dude.
Yeah, Clay
Every
has hit
man.
that.
Yeah.
We do have to talk about Clay Day in just a moment, but yeah, that's a good catch by Barnes and Noobs zooming in on that.
Get insurance by September 18th. I didn't realize that the auto pay didn't go through. I forgot. So then I paid it. Nice podcast.
How many excuses has he given so far?
How do you forget an auto pay? How do you forget?
Right.
It's auto pay.
He keeps saying he doesn't drive drunk. Prove it. Was he sober when he was singing The Doors with the band at the Tonight Show 10th anniversary?
No.
He didn't look sober to me.
He was not sober or thin.
Oh my gosh, he was huge. And then there's video of him getting in his car and driving home. So
That's the proof, John. It's out there.
It's kind of out there, I guess.
LOL, driver's license suspended. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to go down to the...
I like that a $2 super chatter has to explain what's going on. Your license suspended. Well, okay, if that's the case, nice podcast, stupid, then what I'll do next.
City Hall with my license and my insurance card. Go, I fulfilled what you sent in the mail.
Sir, so you're in the wrong building.
Yeah, they're going to let you go, dumb
City
fuck.
Hall.
You're in City Hall, you idiot.
DMV is like 2.5 miles that way, idiots.
But did you let anyone know that you done that?
I think the insurance. I think the only way. How would they know that I didn't have insurance? I assume the insurance company somehow, they check with the insurance company to make sure I'm insured.
Hold on. The insurance company checked with the insurance company to make sure he's insured.
Yeah,
That's what
turns
he
out
just said.
the fake insurance and the real insurance are not on the same page right now. Together.
He's so flustered.
It's the auto pay. No, it's the auto pay. It has nothing to do with that.
Adam, he forgot the auto pay somehow.
But it was a hack. And either way, the mayor is going to solve all of this as soon as he gets to City Hall.
Andy's had enough. He just bounced on us.
Which I am, so I don't know. Bob's fake pool, driving with suspended license and history, car impounded. Dude. Yeah, apparently my license is suspended, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see about that, dickhead. Hey, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, suspended license. Here we go.
See, this is John leaning into it, which is always great because John's really good at leaning into it to get people to stop doing it. And then he can't lean into it long enough for it to work.
That's right. Here we go, John Dalton. Aren't you having fun? Hyping up a storm? Look at you. All right, get rid of John Dalton just because it's just like...
So then he has to block the guy. Yeah. He's like, I'm leaning into this, suspended. All right, fuck you. You're blocked.
It's funny to a point, sir.
Right.
The Kevin Meaney I don't care bit doesn't work if you then block them afterwards.
Right.
if you care, right.
He also says he's typing up a storm, not realizing it's very obvious this is a Control-V, Control-V, Control-V situation.
Yeah.
John doesn't know how to copy and paste.
All right, get rid of John Dalton just because it's just like he's gonna write the same shit over and over again. I'm not gonna deal with it. Oh God, look at these. Look at these losers. Suspend the license. Suspend the license. Holy shit.
It's bothering you, idiot. That's why they keep typing it, you moron.
Well, I was going to say today is payday. And,
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And so.
But John didn't do any streaming in August, though, did he? Maybe a little bit?
I think a little. I want to say a little bit.
Maybe made a couple $100 today?
Yeah. All I know, as far as the latest update, which was earlier this afternoon, the license is still suspended. So
of course it is.
Yeah. Just
because, Shuli, you dumb fuck, the fax didn't go over from the insurance company to the DMV. They lost
There was
the
a
fax.
glitch. There was a glitch.
Did they check the floor for the fax, you dumb fucks?
Yeah.
That's a fax, Jack.
Fucking believable. John suspended driver's license. Look how tough you are. Good day.
That's incredible. Somebody created an avatar or an account for John suspended driver's license, and it's John doing his gayest like push out his hair thing, and he's making fun of the avatar. But that's you, John, you idiot.
Holy shit. Unfucking believable. John, suspended driver's license. Look how tough you are. Good day, drunkie. Skål.
That's you, you feminine idiots.
Don't let me catch you outside, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, big tough guy there. Tough guy.
John would definitely fuck John in a wig. Can we all agree on that?
Without a doubt.
Yes. He's sexually attracted to himself.
Big suspended license fans. Now that you got no license, will Abba ride you around? Okay. We'll see about the license. Much like everything else, when you finally realize that my license is not suspended, and as soon as the insurance company, which they're supposed to do, notifies the DMV, and they, is anybody going to come in here and say, all right, we were wrong? Nah.
Hey, Barnes and Noobs.
Trial version.
Can we work on, the music is way too loud in the mix.
Trial version.
Less music would be good.
Just do it. No, because you guys won't ever admit when you're wrong. It's not in your nature to admit when you're wrong. Just do it.
John Edward Melendez, how you doing?
So anyway, what happened is I did get the insurance. I have my insurance card. So why is it suspended?
I have no idea. I don't know if it's true or not, but is it suspended?
I don't know. I mean, the fucking letter said you have to get it. You have to pay this. You have to get insurance by the 18th. I have my.
Andy, you keep saying trial version. Do you know that? You're making your computer or someone's making
trial.
What is that, Andy? Do you know what that is? Uh-oh, I think we've lost him.
Best appearance yet.
What's going on? I'm gonna mute you, buddy. Wait, is that even the real Andy?
Yeah.
Is this even the real Andy? Is he fucking with me?
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Porn bomb.
I'm gonna get porn bombed.
Oh no. Is he mad at you? Is he refusing to talk to you?
I can't figure it out. What's going on, Andy? Are you there?
I think he's behind and he's been logging off and on. I think it's just a bad connection and he's a little behind. But Andy, we'll press play and then you'll press play at the same time and we'll try and sync it up.
Right, yeah, so sync it up.
Yeah. Andy, whatever you have that's a trial version, buy it so it starts working. Please. Yeah.
Insurance cards.
Yeah, obviously this is all your responsibility. You should know whether it's the insurance or any other reason. You need to be in control of your own life. So you have to know if your license is valid. It's no one else's fault but your own.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do that. I am going to, that's what I said. I'm going to go down there and see what, and see what the dealio is.
He's so stupid.
I think Vince just basically told him you need to be an adult and you need to get control of your life. He goes,
You know what? I'm going to start doing that. That's great advice.
Hey, John, what if you figured your shit out? Yeah. I was thinking about that myself, actually. I wrote a note for myself just the other day. Figure my shit out.
I got something in the mail from the DMV, right? It said if you don't get insurance by the September 18th, your license will be suspended. I went because I didn't realize I had my insurance on auto pay and I had to change bank accounts because my bank account got compromised. It's true. Why do you roll your eyes about that?
The compromise was there's no money in it.
Thank you. Anyway. So,
all right, so that's the end of that. But always fun.
It's the end of that video and the end of Vince's guest appearance on John's show right after that.
That is the end of that. I'm sure Vince will be back. I have a feeling. I've seen this before. I know this usually goes down. I have some stuff from John's show yesterday morning before before the Giants game at night when he got drunk with us.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do that, I want to thank Shuli and Adam for being on here. Of course, Shuli from the Uncle Rico Show, the Shuli Network. What do you got going on tonight? You got anything going on tonight?
Nothing. We're off tonight, but we'll be back. I think we got Blunder tomorrow, and we got a Rico tomorrow. So yeah, come join us.
Excellent. And then Adam Bush, of course, we'll be doing WATP on Wednesday at 5:30 Eastern time, and I'm gonna definitely respond to Keanu lying about me to Kevin Brennan.
Oh.
That should be fun.
What'd she say? I didn't.
She's so full of shit. She said she
Kiki?
told.
Get
I know.
outta
Can you
here.
believe it? And I don't even know if she's lying or just easily manipulated by Kevin. It's hard to tell if she's just dumb or what's going on. But she started telling Kevin that I told her not to tell Kevin Brennan about our live show at Villa Roma. There was a conversation, according to Keanu, that I had with her, where I said, "Don't tell Kevin Brennan."
Right, and then you said because it's not fun, it's not funny.
Right. I
You
can't
just take all this
imagine.
back to Kevin Brennan.
Could you imagine me telling anyone to do anything, first off, except for talking to the microphone? I do that. Other than that, I don't tell anyone to do anything. And the last thing I would do is be like, by the way, do me a favor, person who reads my personal text messages, don't tell Kevin. Like this time, like have my back, please. She's retired.
But that's what I was going to say. If I know my Kiki, she'll be reading personal texts with you crying about, please don't tell Kevin anything about this gig.
Yeah. So
like even if you didn't want Kevin to know anything about it, why would you go to Keanu and say, "Hey, don't tell Kevin about this"?
Surely.
The person that blabs everything to everyone.
You'd have to be the dumbest idiot, and I'm
You have to be
a
John.
little bit smarter. I'm a little bit smarter than the dumbest idiot. I'm a step above that, so I'll give myself credit.
Also, for those Opie fans, I have a quick little spoiler for Wednesday's show. I've been deep in conversation with Ron the waiter's new girlfriend.
Sick.
Whoa.
That's exciting. He was real smitten about her. He was very excited about her.
So we can talk about that.
Excellent. Looking forward to that. Supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to participate and support the show right now, like Club 102, Rosetta's hottest gay bar.
When I say I have a girl coming over, it's code for I'm going to Cruz's Lounge. Because I love taking my dentures out and sucking strange dick for drugs.
I believe that. Take down DDT with $20 coming in.
On my show today, I not only disclosed my alleged insurance company, I also said they sent me a fake insurance card. It's getting tough keeping my lies straight.
Did you see that today, Adam? I see you shaking your head.
No, I believe it. It's everything.
Wait a minute.
This
This card says official pussy inspector. This is an insurance card.
Anthony Zenhauser coming in.
Sorry, guys, my Venmo was compromised. I've been on the phone with the Shuleys who run the banks and told them I changed my name to Heeb Burger. Everything should be up and running by Rosh Hashanah.
That's the plan. Thanks,
Shana Tova.
thanks, Zen. Chaos Queen coming in.
The amount of dumb fuckery in his life almost mirrors the amount of dumb fuckery contained in his lawsuit. Coincidence?
No comment. Speaking of no comment, will you sue for lawyer fees, make him file bankruptcy? No comment. Rumble Trenchcoat of Columbo Podcast, $5. This is like a shot in the dark when Inspector Clouseau was trying to synchronize everyone's watches. They also never got it right.
That was so funny.
How much time was left in the game? Meanwhile, the clock is stopped, so that wouldn't even help you sync up where you are in the game. Anyway. N-word F-slur. SJ, Your Honor, when I said I reported Kate Meany to the FBI, I meant the federal breast inspector.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to look at the tits? I got them right here on my phone. Dang Lizard, was Chrissy stunning on her funeral stream grift? Oh, I don't know about the funeral stream grift, but Dang Lizard, I said this on the Creep Off today. One of my favorite things that I've seen in the past 4 or 5 weeks is the Chad Lip and Butt Chin episode where they go to Clubfoot and dance with a bunch of characters from the Dabbleverse, including me in a cow bikini. So get over to Dang Lizard's YouTube channel and check out his recent animations. You got Chad Lip and Butt Chin. So it's Ray DeVito and Chad Zumach watching the Dabbleverse.
Oh, that's great.
As if they were Beavis and Butthead. It's great.
I'm going to check it out.
Sin Lu Hu, $5. John's effective method of dealing with problems is sticking his crooked fingers in his ears and saying, la 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 la. Take notes, everybody. Big Daddy Dodo, the incredible shrinking Shuley.
You asshole.
That's funny. I feel like you've sat up since then. I think Andy.
I go up and down. I like to put my legs up so that I'm down here. You know, I don't confine to your rules.
You're
Carl.
coping. That's what you're doing. You're coping.
I'm seething. I'm seething.
June Cleaver's Beaver. Astounding he's made it this far in life, but only because he makes everyone do things for him. If he didn't have that celebrity from the Howard Stern show, I don't know where he'd be. He still gets people to do shit for him.
He's an energy vampire that
He
way,
is.
where he'll just drain people around him. You know.
Yep. Linden 49. It's like he never left. Maybe even better.
That is a debate. That is a hot debate. Is John's return the best John we've seen in a long time, maybe ever?
If by better we mean worse.
Way worse. Yeah.
Way worse. Right.
Agreed.
Right.
Diablo sandwich. Trial version is Andy's squeegee bit. Genius. I couldn't tell where it was coming from at first. I'm like, fuck, is this on my end? What's going on right now? And then that was actually really funny. If Andy was doing a bit just now, he nailed it. All right, let's go to John's show Sunday morning before football starts. And this is the first thing he does. Think about this. The first thing he does on his show, you'd think like you'd have some plans. You'd know what you wanted to talk about, what topics you wanted to get into. Stuttering John decides this is what his audience wants to see.
Giants don't play till the late game tonight, so really it's just my fantasy. So shall we go through my fantasy, see if I should make any changes? If you have any suggestions, please let me know.
He's going to look through his fantasy football lineup for the day so that we can help him with his roster.
It's not that crazy. His whole show is a fantasy. You know, it's
Right.
like at the end of the day, it's all bullshit.
Well, speaking of which, so he's on Yahoo Fantasy Sports.
Okay.
And so he goes on his computer to check his Yahoo Fantasy and immediately sees an attractive girl.
Oh, there's a nice fantasy. Ooh.
This man is lonely and horny. Imagine you're just going on the internet. It's not like he's going to a porn site or something. He's just trying to get to the fantasy sports site. He probably sees an ad or something and just goes, whoa.
That was the 50s. You'd grab the catalog from Sears and find
Yeah.
the brassiere pictures in the back. Like, what is he doing?
Also, play that again. If you listen to the very end, his throat makes a sound.
Oh, there's a nice fantasy. Ooh.
Wow.
Even my throat likes a.
Oh, so gross. All right, so John is talking about one of his friends.
So I got Lamar Jackson here, as you can see, against Patrick Mahomes. My friend used to call it Mahomes. Drake London from the pub.
Good times.
Yeah.
His friend from the pub. You don't even say that. We know that. John's only friends are friends from the pub.
It's not even true. He just can't even admit, just miss saying a name. He can't even own that. It's too much. Oh, my good friend. It's a private joke we have.
Oh, is that what you're picking up on? So he just didn't know it was Mahomes
He
at
can't
first?
be wrong, and that has gotten so much worse as time goes on. He can't handle anything. He'll throw you off the stream if you get any kind of thing wrong. He was even talking to Mule about, like, in the middle of nowhere, he's like, Mule, you know, a double negative is when you say two things. And he's teaching him. He has no desire to hear this. He has to be on top. It's relentless.
But he claims that I'm the one who doesn't admit when I'm wrong, Adam.
He's still listing the OJ knife thing when you sent him the money, right?
Yes,
It's
I
been
know.
settled, and that's under the list of things you can't apologize
I can't
for.
admit. I know. It's
Well,
so funny.
now it's at a point where he claims that OJ actually signed his knife.
Oh, I know. I played that clip on WATP the other day, ends with, and he signed it. He was in the back of a limo. He didn't even hear you ask, you idiot.
And he still gave you the money and admitted he was wrong, just for gentleman's sake.
Of course.
Not good enough.
Not good enough.
So this is very telling. I know that fantasy sports is boring. I'm skipping by all of him talking about his lineup and why he cares about these guys. But this is actually very interesting when he goes to his other fantasy teams that he has on Yahoo.
Let me see my other team. Hard count, John. I didn't name that one.
Why not? Why does John have a fantasy team named Hard Count John that he did not name? Why would that be the case? So
partnered up with somebody, maybe.
Well, so that's one salute. That's one reason for it. So I zoomed in on this and I realized, oh, he's in 3 leagues. And one of them is the NFL Champion Supreme. So that's like a league that was named by someone. That's like guys he knows.
Okay.
There was this band, the Dicks, on Long Island when he was a band that his friends were in. Just putting that out
Oh,
there.
so it's possible that's who that is?
I don't know.
But the other 2 that he's in are Yahoo H2H points, some random number, and then Yahoo Prize H2H points, some random number. So Hard Count John and Rush Mode John are being assigned to him because he's playing in leagues with randos.
Oh.
He's literally in leagues that aren't even people he knows. And this is what he's spending his time setting his lineup. This is how lonely and pathetic John is. And he just showed all of us.
Yeah, guys would rather go to a strip club alone than to go to a basketball game alone and hope somebody picks them on the team. Like this is a pickup fantasy league that he's in. 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. And so
Wow.
I picked up on that, and so did someone else in the chat.
Oh no.
John is probably in a
Bards and Noobs comes in, and John starts doing the hater voice for Bards and Noobs, but he's spot on.
John is probably in a fantasy football league with all randoms because he has no friends. Oh, you got me.
Actually, he's in 2 fantasy football leagues with randos because he has no friends.
Actually, no, that is my friends, you dumb fuck.
Oh, God.
NFL Champion Supreme are all my friends, pretty much.
Oh, and then he can't even admit that he doesn't. There's people in that league he doesn't know. They're all my friends pretty much.
But the last clip you played is him going, can you believe these guys could never admit when they're wrong?
Yup. And here it is.
This is after selling us some bullshit about a fax machine in 2025 and getting a notice 2 days before your license is suspended.
Yep, and going to town hall to figure it out.
Town hall, the clock tower, 88 miles an hour. Get the fuck out of here.
It's a faulty auto pay.
Yeah, it's auto pay, but he forgot. That's what the whole point of auto pay is, you idiot.
The point is, you're so lonely, John, that your co-host Mule is a man you've never met, you've never seen, and whose name you don't know. So we don't need the fantasy football to point out that you're lonely.
Right.
Love you, Mule.
Love
Have
you
a good
too.
night.
You loved it, and you meant it. You weren't kidding. You meant it.
Nice try, though. Swing and a miss. In fact, I talked to him, the guy who offered me the trade.
That is so funny. He goes, no, in fact, not only do I have a friend in my fantasy football league, I talked to him. You went, okay. He offered me a trade. Well, that's just normal things that happen in fantasy football, whether you know the other people or not.
How's he random if he could email me?
It's not, yeah, I'm not impressed by that at all. All right, let's see what this is.
Oh, let's strip Stunning John. You mean like the other show? Yeah, just do it. You mean like that one? Or the shitware?
Oh, this is funny. So, John, this isn't the victory that he thinks it is. He's going through and listing all the shows that make fun of him as if that somehow like is a good thing. It shows that he's on top of his game or something.
I mean, or you mean Pocky. We're gonna puck around the clock. We're gonna puck around the clock tonight. I mean, which one are we talking about? Blind Mike, OJ, Lardif.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is bashing me today? Pinky.
Mm-hmm.
What do I give a shit?
All right, 2 thoughts on this. First off, he doesn't even have as many shows that make fun of him as Aaron Imholt does. So if he thinks that's the victory, like, look at me, I'm the guy everyone's making fun of. You don't even have that crowd anymore, John.
Nope.
You lost that when you went away. Secondly, this idea that I don't give a shit, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to be able to talk about some paperwork that I've seen come out.
Yeah.
There's some words being used that prove that John really gives a shit, and all of his friends and family know it too. What the fuck's he talking about?
I have thousands and thousands of reasons to show that you do care.
All he does is give a shit. And the fact that he's trying to still play this off like everything just rolls off my back. Oh, it most certainly does not. It's killing you inside. And we know. This is actually really interesting right here. Someone tips him off to a clip that's on Shoolies Anonymous. Now, Shoolies Anonymous is one of John's favorite places to go in the world.
Me too.
I know. And so I thought it was a very strange reaction that he had to this.
Ugly, pock-scarred ghoul. Thanks for the $2. Watch Benza clip in Shitways Anonymous. You'll get a kick out of it. Why?
Now, everything that I just heard right there. So you got a guy who's anti-Anthony Cumia saying, watch this Benza clip. It's in Shoolies Anonymous. You'll get a kick out of it. All of this seems like John would be like, yeah, let's check that out. But watch how he reacts.
Who cares about AJ Benza? All I know is he DM'd me 2 weeks ago asking me to come on his show. And now he's trashing me? Go figure. And I said I would do it.
Did the guy say AJ Benza was trashing him? He said, you'll get a kick out of it.
Wow.
Yeah, and maybe AJ sent him a link to trash him to his face.
I have a theory on this, guys. John has seen this clip already. John knows exactly what this guy is talking about. That's why he reacted like that. Like, why would I look at that? AJ Benza trashing me. So I found the clip that he's referring to, and it's us on WATP playing AJ Benza from AJ Benza's podcast.
Some of you guys want me to talk about Stuttering John and this lawsuit he's got, suing a couple of guys from the old Howard Stern show. I don't care. Stuttering John just wants press. No one's talking about him. His podcast is shit. He goes to different cities and tries to be a stand-up comic. He's awful at that.
That's true.
No one respects him. Nothing he says is interesting or important or vital. Nothing.
That's true.
So please, when you ask me to comment on John's lawsuit, who gives a shit? He's been an invisible, unimportant jerk-off for years. So it's not a story to me.
I wonder why John didn't want to head over to Shoolies Anonymous. He loves going to Shoolies Anonymous.
Nothing more humiliating than a guy tearing you a new asshole while he's laying sideways on a couch talking into a microphone. Never heard a more relaxed AJ Benza.
That is a great clip, though. And John knew exactly what that was, even though it came from a guy who seemed like he'd be a friend. This is a fun little clip because someone asked John, well, it's not just anyone, I think it's the sorcerer, asked John about Bitcoin. And John's got a hot take on Bitcoin.
I'm not. I did.
So he says, are you into Bitcoin? I'm selling it $145,000. And let's see what John thinks about Bitcoin.
I'm not. I did dabble in Bitcoin for a while, but I decided I don't like it. I don't believe in it.
I don't like it. I don't believe in it.
So there.
He is right, though. Bitcoin has plummeted to only $112,000 per coin as of today. So, yeah, I don't know why you'd even believe in something like that.
Hey, Lady K, you dumb fuck. It's no Lucan coffee, all right?
I know. The stocks that he purchases, and he's like, I just thought Bitcoin was a loser. Yeah. You're wrong about all of that, obviously.
Everything he says he invests in is a long-term investment. There's no clearer long-term investment since when he's been talking about Bitcoin until now. That's just been going up. He also said recently that he sold all his Disney stock at like $20 before its high, so he made nothing off it.
Yep. But he dabbled in Bitcoin for a little while, but he didn't like it.
Well, you know what that means.
Nothing's changed.
I'll tell you what he didn't like. He bought high and sold low.
That sucks, yeah.
Right? That's the only thing it could be.
No, you're both wrong. Here's what he didn't like. The second he saw the price, he goes, I'm done dabbling. Bye. And that's it.
Yeah, no shit.
That's
so I can
what
buy
it was.
0.00001 Bitcoin? No, thank you.
I don't get it. You think? Imagine the poor son of a bitch who tried to explain that to him. Holy shit!
Let's talk about John's dating life, because he's going out with the ladies. You know, this is Sunday morning. He was out the night before.
In fact, last night I had a wonderful date with the girl I've been seeing. Beautiful, and we had a great time dancing, Duke dancing, and. Got some lobster bites and.
Hold on a second, Adam. You don't think that Stuttering John's out dancing with his date on a Saturday night?
Yeah.
Comedically, comedic dancing.
He only does comedic dancing.
Yeah, the Planet of the Apes and his little.
Yeah.
He does the thing where he throws the lasso and he pulls her towards him.
Yep.
That thing.
So
Yeah.
what movie did he watch alone last night that he's
Yeah.
pretending that he was out on a date?
Carlito's Way.
I bought her a $5 milkshake.
Dancing. And got some lobster bites and some steamers.
Ugh.
And had a hell of a time. Really good time.
He went on a date with Jackie.
He just told you what he ate at the bar alone.
Yeah, aren't lobster bites like just deep fried frozen food that you can order at the bar?
Most bar food is frozen, you know, and
Right.
thawed out, right?
He took her on his boat and they got bit by lobsters.
So then someone asks, like, oh, well, if you were on a date last night, who paid for it? And John's got an answer for that, but also he's going to explain how expensive this date was last night.
Big squeeze, that's pretty funny. And then she had to pay. No, I paid. Over $100. But it was worth it. Great time.
Over $100, he says. Like, people are going to be impressed. Like, whoa, John spent over $100 on a Saturday night? That's crazy.
90 of it was alcohol, but yes, over 100.
I don't even know how to explain how stupid that is, so I'll just move on. I think we all understand. But this is much, much dumber when he explains that people were taking notice of him and his date dancing.
And one of the bartenders was getting all jelly because I think she has a crush on me. So you got to understand, when the Duke is at a bar, he's like the life of the party. I'm always making people laugh. You see, that's my, that's my goal. You see what I'm saying? That's my nature, is to make people laugh.
How come he's never made anyone laugh on his show then? Well, he's using all of his A material for the bar in front of 3 or 4 people? That's dumb.
You don't remember the fantasy football bit? You don't remember the insurance company bit? These are classic bits.
I remember us laughing, but I don't think it was because of what John was doing.
It's what he lives for.
It's what he lives for. It's so stupid. He thinks a bartender's jealous of him hitting on a girl that doesn't want to deal with him.
He gets the same like joy that Michael Ray Bauer had in his eyes when he was making up that story the other day about the girl that likes him and he's just too complicated. I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel. You'll never understand for this girl. He's just enjoying himself. He's making shit up. And the bartender, and then she, and then it always ends with them carrying him out.
And he's at Stevie Tomatoes dancing. Surely you'd have been to Stevie Tomatoes. Is that like a place where like dancing breaks out at a certain point at night?
No, but they do have some great, cute bartenders. There was Brad. There was Tim.
He was so jelly.
They got some hotties working there, dude.
He's insane. He's so obnoxious. I mean, we watched that with him watching football at his house. I can only imagine what he's like at the bar. The bartenders all hate him. The staff hates him. The regulars, the clientele, they see him walking like, oh, fuck.
How
Here we
about
go,
this
like a
factor?
Giants fan.
Well, don't forget this. We've seen him walk from the shower to his chair and be covered in sweat. Imagine on the dance floor. It must look like Shaq at the free throw line, you know, like just pouring off of this guy.
That is not great. It's not a good thought.
He pulls his shirt up over, pulls it up so you can see his chest like at the wedding.
He smacks his belly. It looks like he's in a pool. There's just water spraying off of it.
She's like, let's go get some shellfish. I'm so turned on.
Before we end this episode of Point Dabble Point, thanks everyone for hanging out. Over 1,500 people watching us right now. We appreciate it. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Clay comes out on Fridays, Clay Day. And Clay Dabbler's been killing it lately. And I know that you guys have watched this on Uncle Rigo. We've watched this on WATP. But it's worth watching one more time because I want to get the analysis from both of you. Is he doing this on purpose? Is Clay doing this on purpose? Or is he just really not synced up with John at all?
Well, that's why I'm trying to prevent him. I'm trying to
It
diffuse.
looks
I'm
like a shot. Okay.
I'm trying to diffuse the situation.
What are your thoughts on that, Shilly? Is he doing this on purpose?
Yeah, 100%. Because here's the thing. I think Clay has been the most loyal to John, number one, out of all these people. I think that it very much upsets John that he doesn't have personal information on Clay, and he's one of the few that he doesn't have anything on. But I also don't think Clay's the guy you ever had to worry about. But John's actions and the way he treats Clay, and more importantly, the way he treats other people that haven't been around as long as Clay, that haven't believed in John like Clay believes in him. You know, the other day somebody super chatted, drink some vodka and I'll give you, do some vodka shot. And Clay got upset by it. He's like, that's not good, man, because once you open that door, you're going to be drinking yourself to death, which he's already doing, newsflash. But so I think Clay just reached a point where he's just like, he realizes there's never going to be a friendship here. This is a guy using Clay for whatever he needs, whether it's a co-host or whatever else. And he doesn't give a shit about Clay. And Clay realizes that.
There's a weird catch-22 with befriending John. If you're too nice to him, he'll just walk all over you.
Yeah.
He'll never respect you.
Yep.
What do you think, Adam? What's going on with this relationship?
I think Clay loves him like a brother, and I think it's real for Clay, and that's the back and forth they have. It's like brothers bickering. He can call him on his shit. For some reason, when politics comes up, it's the one thing that triggers Clay, and he'll just not let it rest if it's politics. So John tries not to bring up politics to him at all. But I think
same
it's
with
real
Rob
for him.
Saul too. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's, they're bickering, and he's taking the piss out of him more and more, which is just worth it for me to watch him on there because he's so good at it. But I get blinded by how emotionally unstable John is, because whatever Clay is fucking with him or not, what John's going through is real. And that is some dark shit. Like a guy, just imagine that interaction earlier with Trucker Randy's like, I'm sorry, you go. And you were like, motherfucker. Like you honestly could not contain your rage, and you could see him. He's thinking about like, what did they tell you? Just count to 10, like whatever will get him through this moment of being interrupted on a live stream. It's just wild.
But that's also the difference between at a bar John and at home John. Is at a bar John is going to have patience for days because he can sit there and drink. At home John, not just at home with Clay, but even think about at home with family. I think that version of John showed itself quite a bit.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I really appreciated Clay trying to explain to John that doxing is not cool. And John,
that's the other thing. Clay isn't as dirty as John.
Right.
He may get caught up in the shit every now and then. Like
he
we
wants
all
to take
do.
the high road though. Clay's just like, yeah, let's not play that game. And John's like, whoa, I'm the bad guy. They'll do it to me. It's
I'm
like,
so
Clay's
glad
like,
you
"Don't do
said
this."
that, Carl. I'm so glad you said that. I've been dying to point this out.
Yeah.
John, when he says that in the movie, take a look at the bad guy. He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
He's the bad guy. So when you say that, it doesn't work.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. And the line in Forrest Gump is, that's all I got to say about that. Not
it.
It.
Fucking idiots.
Fucking asshole.
Let's
And
remind everyone
Crackhead Bob doesn't say you're welcome.
No, God, no.
Let's remind everyone what John looks like without his filter on, all right? As John was trying to pretend he doesn't use a filter on his show. This is what he looks like.
Wow.
But no, he's got a date. He's dancing all night, and a girl's coming over to his house after football to hang out with him. We all believe that. She's hot. She's got a thin waist. We all believe that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and just to kind of circle back to the Clay John thing, like Clay would stand up for John today, tomorrow. The minute he is called, he will stand up for John. John will dox Clay.
Yep.
Without a hesitation. Without blinking an eye, he will dox him. He cares nothing about this fucking guy.
Even if he just perceives that Clay did something to him.
Yep.
It doesn't be real.
Yeah.
He could justify it by saying like, oh, I thought you were being a dick, therefore I'm able to dox you now.
And he's showing that you don't have to club John over the head. He's so dumb that you don't have to. It doesn't have to be such a blatant thing, whatever that thing is that you're doing to tweak him, to upset him, to whatever it is. He's so subtle with it, and it, to me, it's my favorite co-host partnership yet for John is John and this version of Clay. Love it.
It's an Abbott and Costello. It's a Laurel and Hardy. It's Penn and Teller.
Clay, you're killing it. Thank you, buddy. Supertip.gg/WATP. Dave coming in with this.
I'm going to go down to the corporate way at the city hall and say, Doctor.
I don't know if we got that one right. All right, Club 102.
If you have a clean driving record and good credit, you can insure a 2011 C-Class for less than $30 a month. But I don't have either. So it's triple that cost. My car also has a salvage title. Skull.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a lot to insure that car. It's a good point.
Well, when you just got pulled over.
Yeah.
And it reeks of cat piss. That doesn't help either.
And you get drunk on the internet every day. Jeffrey Riga became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. And so did Diana Sklantz.
Ah, Diana Sklantz.
You know Diana.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see her on here. Thank you, Diana. Mike Cutts. Carl, great news. I went to the doctor and had a TB test. Folks, you're safe if he spits on you. Oh. Okay, I know exactly who this guy is.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember Mike Cutts?
Yeah. The sheriff.
Yeah,
you spit on him. You spit on him when he yelled "Free Palestine." That was cool, man. I respect you for that. Oh no, that wasn't it.
We were doing a show. We were doing a show at the Villa Roma, and I decided to do a spit take for comedic effect, and I missed my mark on that one. I spit all over the guy in the front row.
He didn't go to school for this. He's got no proper training. Just
I
went
know,
for
right?
it.
I didn't go to clown college, so I didn't know exactly how to do the spit take thing. I fucked it up. Guys, support my friend Shuli over on the Shuli Network. Like and subscribe over there, and you'll see. What do you got going on tomorrow night?
I think we're doing a blunder tomorrow where John gets yelled at for using Will and Jason as his slaves back in the K-Rock days.
I love that.
So that'll be good. And then tomorrow night, Rico. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
And Mr. Adam Bush, any other projects you have going on?
WATP Wednesday. Check us out.
Very good. And I'll just tell you to support patreon.com/Who Are These Podcasts, or on this YouTube channel. We put out 2 bonus shows every month. And I'm very excited to tell you, we've been doing this series, Living in the Past with Stuttering John. We've been going back to 2018 and playing all of the podcasts before the Dabbleverse existed, and kind of analyzing. And I started to get on John's radar a little bit, so we started talking about that. But he was really going after Anthony and Artie and Gary and people on the Stern Show. But I'm very excited to tell you that someone sent me a bunch of episodes from 2016, 2017, when he was doing the show with Podcast One, with Tammy Pescatelli, when he was doing a bunch of those shows that I had never heard and I didn't know existed still. Someone found them. So that's going to be a part of the Living in the Past with Stuttering John series. Should be good. All right. Well, for Trucker Andy and Christian Blatt, and of course, Shuli and Adam Bush, I'm Carl Heberger saying Gagia.
Point Double Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.